So, so this course we talk about replication. Not only replication, we also talk about sharding. These are the two major techniques where we manage resources. And in the case of unforeseen contingencies like server downtime, too much of workload on one single server, database server. I understand this is not only for the data, this is more to the development side. So knowing it's an extra edge for you. So the developer amongst you should have this. So replication is the process of synchronizing data across multiple MongoDB servers, and it provides redundancy and increased data availability. So most of the times, if your data is just in one single database or one server, if there are 1 billion people, all of them will be only in 1 billion. Let's say there are 1 billion users. They will be only in one single server. And if you are searching for one person, you have to search the whole 1 billion instances, right? That is one issue. But when they are replicated, we talk about sharding. Now it will be easier for access. Sharding, is sharding that gives us easier access to. They will split them into maybe 1,000, and you can quickly query. But the major takeaway of replication is that in case this server goes down, this one is working. In case this server goes down, this one is working. That is the major advantage of replication. So the key concept is the primary. There is always the primary server, which is the main node. So all these servers are called nodes, right? All these servers are called nodes. The server which they are inside, they are called nodes. So the primary or main node that accepts all writes operation. The primary one is the first one, and it's the one that accepts writes operation. The secondary are the replicates. Replicate data from primary, can serve reads if enabled. So they can only serve read if enabled. Sometimes if they are not enabled, they are just there. Nobody can read it. But if you enable it, people can read it. You understand? Then arbiter, which participates in election but does not store data. This is another node. The primary, the secondary, the arbiter. It participates in the election. Election is which one should be serving this, which should serve. That is the election process. It participates, but none of them, the data is never stored there, the arbiter. Then the replica set, it is the RS in our command. A group of Mongo instances. We have one primary plus multiple number of secondaries. It could be one to many. It could be millions of secondary. Okay, you understand? Then why do we need replications? Fault tolerance, automatic failover if primary crashes. That is one. Then high availability, continuous service even during maintenance. Sometimes the maintenance can come on board. And disaster recovery, protects against data losses. Read scaling, secondary can serve read queries. In the case that 1 billion people are making requests concurrently, it could be splitted into many secondaries, right? So that is one nice way of if query come 1 billion concurrent requests at once, boom, they split it across different servers for quick retrieval. So read scaling, it is scaling horizontally the read capacity, and this is how it's done. The client make requests to the server, to the primary, and the primary sends a response. Is saved. It could be read, it could be write. It's sent to the primary, and an instance is saved in the secondary, and also the arbiter does not save any data at all, but it's there. It's performed. It's also part of the election. There is no data stored here. The secondary could be many, so an instance is saved there. A client can query read operation directly on the secondary, but it cannot query write on them. Then the primary handles all writes. The uplog, that is the operation log, record changes. Then the secondary replicates from the uplog. This is the major controller, or can I say the coordinator to the secondaries. If the primary fails, an election promotes a new primary. So, the primary have failed, though. You, who is going? Okay, this other person is the one that is going. You win. Promote the other one to the primary database. That's how it's done. So quickly, let's set up. The issue we're having that time we're having with the place that we could create our instances. So let's open our terminal as an administrator. And if we open our terminal as administrator, we're going to type mongod. Then the first port we are going to do is 27. That is the 27107 is the default port. Then the DB part where we are going to save our database. But make sure, please, make sure you go to your C folder before you do this. Go to your C folder, create a folder called data. Inside that data, create other 3 folders, RS1, RS2, RS3. Before you do this, quickly do that. Go to your C folder, your C drive, then create a folder inside that C drive called data. Then inside that data, you create 3 folders, RS1, RS2. No, that was not inside C folder. The reason why I brought it down to C for easy access, there was issue with too much of lengthy long path access. That was issue we were having that yesterday as well. That's why I have to bring it down to C. RS1, RS2, and RS3. Replica set 1, replica set 2, and replica set 3. What? Called data. The data folder. I create 3 folders, RS1, RS2, and RS3. They are all folders. If you're done with that, let's continue. We created it inside MongoDB folder, installation file. Inside the installation folder, you go to C, you go to program files. Inside program file, you see MongoDB. Inside MongoDB, you go to the server. Inside server, you see all those things. And you see the version. Inside the version, you see data. That was where those 3 things are. We're done with that. Quickly, then we start running the command quickly. Command is the port is that. Then the next thing we're going to set DB path like this, which is the C where we created this. Then slash data. Remember that column slash data. Then slash RS1. Hello. Hello, Alpha. Have you? Yes. No, I'm still in class. When I step outside, when I'm done, I will just go and do it. I never know by around that 4 5. So we've done this, then then the RS1, that is the place we are putting the first instance. We are opening the first instance, and then we are going to create that instance under the replica set, rep L set, replica set, rep L set, and the name is going to be called RS0, replica set 0. That's what we're going to call it. And if you press enter, you should say automatically disabling it, and it will start running like this. Don't close it. If it is terminal you open it, then you can still add another instance like this to type another one. This just like you open Chrome tabs. This one is running, you can open another one, right? Is it terminal you open or command prompt? You can open terminal, all works. But the issue with terminal is you can only open one instance. Terminal, type terminal and run it with administrator, so you can open multiple tabs. Terminal. Terminal is in Windows, I think Windows 10 and above. Are you seeing it? You're not seeing it. Which Windows are you? Okay, Windows 10 and above. You are Windows 8? Start terminal, search for terminal, let's see. Terminal, T-A-R, T-E-R, then M-I-L. Is it showing? It's not showing. Don't worry, you can still open another command prompt multiple times. You open terminal, you can open more tabs, right? Then we create another instance. This other one we are going to.
What's the first one?
Eh?
The first one.
The first one is okay. Look at it. It's still running, right? So
what did you write that it is properties?
Okay, that's what was okay. What we wrote was we wrote something like this. We started MongoDB, which was the file. Then .port, we're creating it on a port 27017, and we are creating a DB path on this path C:/data, where we created our folder /rs1. Then the replica set, repl set, we're calling it. Yes, just that we are changing the port and the port. We are changing the port and the folder. The other port is change 7 to 8. Change 7 to 8. That's the other port. And change the other rs1 to folder rs2, and you press enter, and it has started another instance. And you can even open another terminal to do the same thing. So MongoDB on the port 27019. This time is 19 now, right? Then --db path, that is the database path. We're going to use C:/data/rs3, and then we are setting it on the replica set. All of them are all in RS0, the same replica set. RS0, and press enter, and it's running. And this is how it is. And both of them are running now. Can connect to one of the instances. We are going to connect to the 27017 on our normal. I hope 3 of them are running like this. And let's go to our Mongo shell. Open our Mongo shell and connect to create the new connection. I'm going to open our Mongo shell. You've done the wrong thing. What did you do wrong? Okay, the folder. You can cancel it and rerun it. Ctrl C to cancel the operation. While you're on the terminal that you did that folder, Ctrl C to cancel the operation. Like you are copying. Then press arrow up button.
R.
Arrow up. Arrow, that is.
Okay, arrow.
Then to preview. So now we are going to connect to the other instance. So we're going to create a new connection, add connection. This is the default. Are we saying? This is the default connection, and this default connection. This is the this is the primary server, port 27017. Can connect to any of them, and I'm going to call it primary, and I'm going to save and connect, and connected. It is connected properly, and you can see it's there. So we have two replica sets now, and but connected to the primary, which is that you didn't see was why we connected. It's just that have you opened your list? I said, okay, let me disconnect. Connect to an instance of the first. Create a new connection. You see this one as default. These are the ports that are open from the local host. We have created on 27017, 27018, and 27019. But we said the 27017 should be our primary. So let's connect to any of them, and we connected to that one and call it. We say we named it primary, right? We named it primary, and click save and connect. I'm going to still connect to that. Yes. Yes. Let me even add another. Okay, just click. Are you seeing? See, if you open, click this add new connection. Then you can save this as primary. And just save and connect. Then it will connect automatically. If you want to add more connection, you can see. You can add a new connection while that connection is on. Right? You can add a new connection, but let's change this to 27018 slash and call this secondary, and just save and connect. Connecting to secondary. Welcome to MongoDB Compass. It's connected to primary. It's connecting to the You can't connect. What is this saying? What is this saying? Okay, my own did not fail to connect second. It turned out. Okay, there is even your own. Oh. that first connection. Do your primary connection. So initiate the replica set. So let's initiate the replica set after connecting to. Let's go to the primary connections that we made. Our server is currently running perfectly, and now we need to initiate. We need to initiate the replica set that we just created. We're going to be using what is it called? MongoDB compass. Okay. Going to our tools, switching. It's not working. Check whether that thing is still there, sir. That is the instance that you just checked. Yes. It's running. Then just wait. Let me see. So anyway, go back to your. Just wait. Wait. Let me see your camera. Connected. So let's quickly so let's go to the connected instance and open it on each terminal. We're not using anyone yet, so well, let's still use. So let's use replica sets.initiate. Let's initiate the replica set that we just created inside our data. Our shell, our MongoDB shell. So we say replica set.initiate, like a method. We call it. Then it takes in the ID of the replica set, which we created while we were creating it, which was RS0. Then the members of those replica sets are first ID. They have ID 0 to 2, 0, 1, 2, and the hosts, which are the local hosts 27017, 27018, and 2701. So quickly, let's do that. They are all members. The initiate takes in two parameters inside the object, the ID and the members. The member is just an array of objects. So quickly, let's go to our terminal and start. So replicas. Sorry. One minute, I didn't do this setting well. Auto switching. Anytime anybody make request for So on this, let's open our terminal like this and increase so we can see. I'll say replica sets dot initiate function dot initiate. It's a function that takes in an object. The object it takes first, it takes in underscore. The first thing is an ID, underscore ID, which is the ID, and the ID is what? rs0, like not rs0 like we defined. And the second thing it takes in is members, which is an array of objects. First object is ID, takes in an ID, right? Yes, takes in an ID of 0 and host. ID and host. ID is 0 and the host is local host 27017. That is the first element we are going to copy to edit. Okay, there are 3 instances, so we are initiating 018 and 019. Then the IDs, of course. This one is going to be 2 and this other one is going to be 1. And without that we run unexpected token. Oh, well, because of this last unexpected token. This is an array. Oh, doesn't help. God have mercy on me in Jesus' name. And you press oh, it's everywhere. No, it's not everywhere. Unexpected token. Comma, it's going to be a string. The host is going to be a string. You should bring in a string. So let's run it. Node has not started with replicated. What is this? This node was not started with replication enablement. Okay. That means that initial server that was running immediately, we should have stopped it before we do this running, right? That was the reason why all those other secondary tasks could not connect. We did not stop it before we started it. Sorry, guys. See the disappointment in our faces. So let's stop this. Ctrl C. I'm stopping this, then stopping the third one, second one, and stopping the third one. You see, I'm going to go to my server terminal. I'm going to stop it as well. Let's go to our services. Stop the initially running one. Task manager. Let's start. Go to your task manager. Go to your task manager. Go to your services. This is where my service is, and I'm going to look for where MongoDB is. MongoDB is around here. MongoDB server. Stop it. I'm going to stop it. So is it stopped? Yeah, it's stopped now. After stopping. Yeah, no problem. It is stopped now. Then let's quickly go and start the other instances. So the first one, is this the one that has the port? Yes, this is the first one that is having the RS0. So we're going to start this. Yes. We need to stop the other one and restart this.
I don't know. The 3 of them.
Yes, Ctrl C, yes. Press Ctrl C to stop 3 of them. Before we go. You see the frustration in your face, sorry, to stop the 3 of them. You have to stop it before now.
No,
Sorry, please. Just Control C, Control C. Then go to your terminal and go and stop the main one first. The mistake we made, as we started entering those, we did not stop the initial one that, as you're opening your system, automatically MongoDB starts. This was called to me. That was why it was shouting that these instances was not initiated or with what is that error statement again? This node was not started with replication enabled. So that was the one that started when the system started. So we had to shut it down, shut every process down. And now I'm going to do this quickly. Start this other second instance and start the third instance as well.
So you stop after the first one. You stop.
Yeah. No, don't stop. No. See the thing, the process. Stop all your instances that are running on your terminal. Go to your services. Stop the singular Mongo service that is running. Stop it. Then come back to your terminal. Run the RS1. It will start running. Don't touch it. Go to your second terminal. Run RS2. Don't stop it. Continue. Go to your third terminal. Run RS3. First, stop all your services. Then go to your services. Look for where MongoDB is at on your your task manager, your services. Then look for MongoDB in your services. Like this. Go to your terminal. Your task manager. You go to your task manager like this. This is your task manager, right? Look for where services. This is where my own service is. Services. This. Then you scroll down, you see where MongoDB is. Right click on it and stop it. Yes. Then start your first and your second and your third. RS1, RS2. Yes. Start your RS1 now. We are starting a new instance now. Type in that mongod space --. Or let me open it. Like this. Like this. This is how you start them all. Thank you. Mr. King. Wow. Tell him thank you. All right. Tell him thank you. So, this is how to create the 3 servers. 3 of them are running now, I guess. Okay. Let me delete this thing. Where is it? Okay, is it running now? Everyone is running now. Let's try to go and connect our client, our MongoDB shell. Yes. This one is taking time like this. Don't tell me it's not going to find it though. That's taking too much time. I'm going to say timeout. Yours not connecting. Mine is not even connecting as well. So it's a general thing. I don't know why we can't actually experiment on this sharding, and this is important. This was supposed to be one of our last classes, major last classes. No, we're going to come back to this classroom. And it is now that I am. Myself, if you are viewing this thing now. You remember how I started with 1 and 0, and it's not that I'm even lacking knowledge. Well, my online viewers, I want to disappoint you guys.
I don't understand. People say
Eh? No, you have to stop it on a you know the thing I noticed on our service bar. Eh? You say?
You go add new connection after you fill them already.
Like go to this place.
And that primary.
No, as far as this primary is on that same port, just connect. But it's not connecting, that's our issue. Okay, you're unconnected, are you? So that's like a general issues that we're having. We continue this problem solving next that class. I think I'll have to find a way to solve this and then come to that. This is bad. My online friends, I'm sorry guys. Students. The algorithm is trying to favor me, but I am not favoring the algorithm.